Yo, what is up, guys? This is ReaL PyRo here, and today we are playing the Destiny beta game on Xbox 360. Alright, this game is great. I just gotta tell you guys this from the start. So, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm choosing one of the class that I want to be. Now, in this game, or at least in the beta, there are three classes you can choose from, which are Titan, Warlock, and Hunter, all of which have their strengths and their weaknesses, and they're pretty cool. I mean, I was stuck between Warlock and Hunter for quite a while. I couldn't decide. Warlock looked really good, and so did Hunter. But eventually, I decided that I should go with Hunter just because the description that it had, it made it sound really cool. I mean, Blade Dancer, that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna jump into the customizations of the characters, which again is pretty in depth. You know, especially for a game like this, a shooter. I wouldn't expect it. So I'm kind of just rushing through the customizations because since this is beta, the servers were kind of bad, so it was disconnecting me several times. I had to do this part like, I don't know, 5 times before it finally let me complete it. So I was just trying to make my character look evil. I just wanted a really mean look to it. For races and stuff, there's 3 different races you could choose from. Human, of course, Awoken, and what I choose, which is Exo. And I mean, Exo looks the coolest. I mean, look at it. And the character customizations it's really good. It's I would compare it to Halo's, but I like this one a little more. This game, just in general, it does represent a lot of Halo, I would say, as far as controls and just the way everything more or less looks. If I were to say it's 2 games put together, I would say it's Skyrim and Halo. Because, you know, I don't know, when I think of Skyrim, I think of the magic and stuff you can use, and swords and stuff, and character customizations. And when I think of Halo, I think about, you know, all these robots and like, I forgot what those people in Halo were called. The enemies, whatever. The enemies in this game look a lot like the grunts. Okay, so the grunts in Halo, I don't know, I feel like they're very similar to the ones in Destiny now. So this is now the trailer, or I guess a cut screen to it, so I'm gonna stay quiet while you guys get to watch this.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Is it possible? There you are.
Alright, that was a pretty cool intro or a little cutscene they got for the start of the game. Gave you a lot of background on what Destiny is exactly and what is going on in this game. So if you guys didn't pick up on it, this game is basically taking place where the Traveler, or that giant planet looking thingy, it can no longer protect the people, and now it's up to these Guardians, aka us, the players, to go out and stop these the Hive, or this group of the darkness that is trying to destroy the Traveler and basically all of us. So this thing, it just said, it's called a Ghost, and they're very useful throughout the entire game. They're gonna be the ones that give you vehicles and stuff to spawn. So yeah, this game is just, it's an awesome game. So now we're gonna get into the actual gameplay of it. So we start off over here in old Russia, what they call it. And graphics, I mean, that cut screen, the whole astronaut situation, that graphics, I couldn't tell if it was real or fake at one point. Like when it was doing when they just landed, it looked so real. I was just like, wow. I was surprised because, you know, this is Xbox 360. I was thinking, you know, the graphics are pretty good, but I didn't think they'd be on par with almost like Xbox One and PS4. They were pretty good. So over here we're getting into this little passageway to where we're gonna find a weapon. I have to say that this game, I love it because of like the feel that it gives you. You know, this game, although it might not be like a horror game, it does have that like kind of scary feel at some parts. Like just walking through that just now, I was just like, oh wow, there's a flashlight and stuff. It brought me back to my other videos of like Outlast. I was like, oh okay, what's gonna go on here? And as you're gonna just see later on in the video, there's a lot more of that, and it's pretty cool. They added a lot of features from like different genres and different games that really combine very fluently into this. Like the ambiance, the weapons, the characters, everything. They just put a little everything. I would say it's almost like a GTA of like shooters, if you want to say.
Here, I found a rifle.
How well it's done. So over here, I had quite a little trouble finding the weapon that they're talking about. I realized that it was just on that blue crate that I looked at briefly, but I didn't see it. So there it is. Okay, I see it. Okay, there we go. This gun is awesome. You're gonna see right now. When you shoot with it, it feels really good. The guns in this game, I haven't really tried many, but they have various different types. I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan of a lot of them. They're alright. I'm not gonna say they're crazy. The one they first give you right now, I've got to say I'm a huge fan of this one. Basically, all the automatic weapons they give you, I'm a fan of. You see right there, I killed a couple of those grunt-looking things. Like I said, it looks a lot like Halo to me. But yeah, this gun's pretty good. I would also say the grenades are pretty well done. I don't get a grenade until later on. But the melee is the same as in Halo. Yeah, they have pulse rifles like Halo did. They also have fusion rifles like a shotgun. Those are pretty cool. It's like one-hit kills with like one shot. The only thing is they gotta charge up out before each shot, and you gotta be pretty accurate. But if you get it, it's one-hit kill. So when I'm using this gun, this reminded me a lot of Call of Duty, because this looks like a gun like it was imported straight out of Call of Duty. I like this game a lot, though. I would say it could even be better than Halo. To me, it really is. I didn't really play much of Halo. I only played the campaign and Forge. I really didn't do much multiplayer. This Destiny, that's all this is. This is all multiplayer. I was astounded. You go into the towers, what it's called. Oh, wait, before I get into that, there's a little loot crate over here. Those are pretty cool. You find them really anywhere throughout the game, and they give you like nice bonuses, like the sniper rifle I just received, and some money. Speaking of sniper rifles, I would just like to point out, it does seem that quickscoping will be possible in this game, because you're gonna see me in a little bit shooting up some of the grunt things, and you're gonna see that it's pretty good to shoot with. It feels good, feels nice, and yeah, this is that whole scary ambiance thing where they just pop out of nowhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's not that bad. Maybe it's not the best quick scoping, but it's definitely possible. Getting back to what I was saying before about the tower, it's crazy. I mean, this game is 100% online. It's ridiculous. I went into the tower, which is still campaign. Basically, it's where you buy all your upgrades. You buy clothes, you buy armor, you buy weapons, everything you need. You go to the tower for. So I was there, and the tower is like this big area. It's like a community. I was looking around, and there's a lot of it. To me, at first, I was like, "Oh, look, there's a lot of bots walking around," and like I thought it was the game just trying to make it feel like it was like nice and open and wasn't just you only. Then, upon looking around and looking at all the people, I realized they're all players, and I was shocked. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool! They're all players." We're all just chilling in here, and it's really cool. You're never alone, really, when you're playing this game. I mean, even in a later video, because this one is getting a little long, but in the later videos, you're going to see as I'm completing missions in this beta, you're going to see there's other players with me. We may not be at the same part of the mission, but we're all there. So there's one scene in one of my videos that I'm there, and I got to get past this door. And I see that there's like 6 other players there already trying to take out the people, so I go in and I help them. It's just like there's so much teamwork necessary for this game. Later on, I'm gonna get my friend Legend Corrupt up in this game, and we're gonna do some missions. But yeah, it's just a really good game, and it just feels so fluid. It really, even for beta, you know, it has its mess ups, but it's still beta, so you know they'll get that fixed. And just there's so many different types of enemies. Oh my gosh, there's huge ones and stuff, but it's crazy. So over here, I'm just gonna take time to end this video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.